Hey everybody, welcome back to GeoGuessr, where I have challenged a bunch of people for a secret theme challenge. The names of all the people who I've challenged are on screen, and if you are interested, you can find all their perspectives of this challenge in the description. But right now, we're in the past. I haven't yet sent the challenge link out to all the people who you just saw, because before I do that, Harrier has graciously agreed to test this link with me. So this challenge link might be a little different to what you're going to be seeing in other people's videos, but only if we end up finding something that I need to change. The challenge link is in the description if you want to play along. I encourage you to do so. It should be fun, and you can compare yourself to a bunch of YouTubers afterwards. With that out of the way, Harrier, thank you so much for being here.
Yeah, looking forward to it. Thanks for inviting me to this challenge. And yeah, looking forward to seeing what the theme is. Right, so let's begin.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have what appears to be a photosphere. We've got the Vatican City flag in the distance. Yeah, I mean, pinpointability wise, this should be hopefully I don't throw this somehow. But
You seem to have got it in the bag.
Yeah, I remember Vatican City very well because I did a video where I had to like guess, European countries without borders, and I clicked San Marino when I was plonking on Italy. So I remember it very well because of that very impressive.
Wait, San Marino or the Vatican?
I clicked the Vatican City by accident where I wanted to click Italy. I think this is the right circular thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Here it is. Okay. 5K.
Awesome. Yeah, I mean, it's a big square, so it's circle, so it's about finding that right location. So just talk me through your thoughts. What do you think the theme could be? If I've done this correctly, you shouldn't be able to guess it quite yet, but who knows?
I mean, tourist area. You've got some hints of like a church or some religion. There's not really much to go off yet. Like I say, it could be more outside the box. Like it could be something to do with latitude, longitude. It could be elevation. You just don't know yet. It could be right next to a river.
Yeah, you were just kind of throwing ideas at the wall.
Yeah.
How about we just go to the next location? Things are hopefully going to become a little more interesting.
Sure, let's do that and see what this next location looks like. Okay, so we've got a Turkey flag, and I believe that is like because I think the Turkey part of Cyprus, or the Turkish part of Cyprus, has that flag. So I presume we're on Cyprus.
Go on.
Oh, there's loads of them. There's a big naff-off one as well. Wow. I'll just use the land features to potentially help me here. Is there a big piece of land? There is. I'm trying to look at islands where it could be located. It seems quite out the way, so it might be on the tip of somewhere. Yeah, I'm not seeing much towards the north-west part, but I do see some islands to the far northeast tip, which I'm wondering, could that be it potentially? So we've got like a 3 pieces of island theoretically to the north of us, which kind of adds up with this island we're currently on. Who knows? I mean, there's another island that could be here, but the shape of the hills doesn't seem to add up. I mean, is this even an island we are on? Because it might not be an island. It is an island we're on, but it might not be a small island we're on. Yeah, I actually like this place more. Actually, I might actually go here. But it won't surprise me if it's the other one. But I think I'm going to send it. And it was a good decision because it was a 5K.
Oh, awesome.
So we got the 5K.
Yeah, I was a little bit worried about whether that was 5Kable. It's a big area up there, the tip. This is a location that was initially somewhere completely different in the world, but I had to change it because of really a stupid thing out of my control that happened 3 days ago. I'm going to get into that later. I'm going to spoil the theme if I tell you about it right now.
We had 2 flags, so I'm trying to weigh up whether that is the bait for the actual theme, which it could be, or it's actually something outside the box that refers to the flags. That may be the clue, but I don't really have anything to say really at the moment for what the theme is. But
Sure.
I'm keeping all my options in my head, and yeah, I'm just ready to jump into the next round and see where this is.
All right, well, go for it.
Okay. So this is a photosphere. Is that? Oh my! I mean, we've got the eye with the 2 dots, which I believe you get that in this with Ukrainian language over the Russian language. We've also got a Slovakia symbol on the sign, which is quite interesting. So this might be a memorial. That's interesting. Could this potentially be on the border of Slovakia and Ukraine? That could make sense. Would this pop up on the map? I wonder. I mean, I'm trying to weigh up whether there's any Polish here, because if there's any Polish, then that could mean we're on like a tri-border. But yeah, is that Polish? Yeah, CZNY. That seems Polish to me. I might be wrong. I'm not very good with languages, sadly. So it could be on like a triple border, maybe. That would be interesting. I mean, there's like a walking place, but I'm sure there'll be like a symbol for this memorial thing. Because I want to be right next to the Ukraine border, especially with that. So I might not get the 5k here. I might have hovered over it quite a few times.
Possibly.
But I'm pretty confident it's within this region, and I'm interested to see if it like pops was like a photo kind of symbol, because I saw a couple of those. Yeah, I'm just ready to find out and see where this is. So yeah, I'm gonna send now and see how close.
All right.
And we 5k'd. We got the wrong country, but we 5k'd.
Yeah, country doesn't matter then. I mean, in this case, it's a little bit of a crapshoot.
So, okay, one thing is coming to my mind straight away, actually. So, round 1, we had not San Marino, I'll say it again, Vatican City.
Right.
And we were quite close to the border. Round 2, although we weren't on the border, it's like a disputed border between 2 different parts of a country. And then this round we're on like another border. I
mean, you're making some good observations at this point. Like, this is rich. keep thinking.
I'm going to move on to the next round, and fingers crossed we'll get some more clues.
I'm interested how you'll do with this one.
Oh,
it's an ominous thing to say.
This is like the dream round for Jake nowadays, since he's learning all the regions of Indonesia. So
yes, I saw he just posted a video today about naming all the regions of Indonesia.
Yeah, we're on a border again. It looks like if this is Papua, could be Papua New Guinea. So it could be, and it's a checkpoint as well. Oh, I must be so close. Because that can't be a coincidence, right? So where would I go? Well, I'm assuming into Timor-Leste. What am I doing?
We'll cut this part out.
I'm trying to work out where this actual border is. But it says oh, I mean, that's Indonesia, so that's fine. I mean, it says some language, but I'm so bad with using it. Oh, it says... Yeah, I can't pronounce words very well.
I mean, it's Indonesian. I don't know how to speak it either. I don't think anyone should really expect you to do that.
You should see how I pronounce not Colombian names, Bolivian names. It is unreal. So, Scow. I found that. I want to call it Scow, like it's some southern suburb in the UK.
Like it's Slough.
Yep, exactly
that. Yep. I've heard of it, and it's a roundabout.
Yep, and hopefully I'm a roundabout right on this one. I might just send here. I think I should be fine. I'm right on the border anyway, but. Let's send. Oh, it was much further back. Oh no.
Oh no. I mean,
it
kind of cost you a lot of points. How many points did it cost?
Oh, it's absolutely
it's devastating.
Yeah. 1 point.
Oh no. Well, there goes the perfect score.
Now I'm actually thinking, because Papua has 2 different countries on it. So if we talk about Vatican and Italy, you could say on that piece of mainland, or that mainland, you technically have two countries. The Turkey one, that's a bit more conflicting because it's debatable, but the same island has two different disputed territories on it. I mean, I've said border between two countries.
It seems like I've correctly like thrown you off.
Yeah, there must be something I'm missing.
There's a little something you've missed.
Oh no. Well,
No, this is good. I'm writing notes. I'm taking notes. This is the sort of thing I don't want to happen when I'm not around. So this is exactly what I needed you for, Harrier.
Yeah.
I think something I should change a little bit before I send this out to people is I should maybe find a location or two to put in here where it's more clear which country you're in, because the country you're in is kind of important to figuring out the theme here. And you've been on 2 or 3 different borders at this point. I mean, at this point, I think I've got the data I need. So I'm kind of want to try and get you to guess the theme here. It's these locations all have some significance to those 4 countries. You know what? I don't want to keep you here all night. How about you go to the last location? It's gonna be hard, but at the end of that one, you'll definitely know what the theme is. Well, let me not say that. Well, okay, I said it. Too late. I've said it, but I think you will. I think it'll be pretty evident.
I see a Thailand flag. I see a river or some water body nearby. It's definitely a Thailand pole, a river to the east. I mean, it's official coverage, so we're on a border of Thailand. I presume it could be border near Exano, potentially. It's hilly, it's green. So, like, my thoughts is either Svanaket or Paxi, but the Paxi kind of goes more inland, more well within. Which could make sense why it feels more rural. It shouldn't be Myanmar, because that's west. Unless it's really, really north river, which it could be actually. Maybe a north river. I might just send. I'm probably gonna be wrong. It's better than nothing, isn't it? And
yeah, that's.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a test run.
Yeah. Was it where I went? No, it was more south. So I was thinking Svankit, but I switched because of the civilization. I just needed to go further down the river.
Really? Oh, you had the river as well.
I know the river, yeah.
Yeah.
It was just.
Oh, it's the same river as. It's actually the same river as all the way up north.
Oh,
it's a long
right.
river, yeah. Oh, you zoomed in on it, did you?
Yeah. So it's so the theme. Oh my god, how did I not click? So every
yeah, see,
round
that's why I was thinking. Like, I was so paranoid that everyone was going to get it on the first round.
Really good bait. Really good bait.
Yeah, because I really carefully picked every location, so there would be something else of just.
I should have thought.
Interest.
I should have thought of that Cyprus one, because that was odd because you weren't on the board, and I was like, why are we not on the border?
Yeah, I wanted to specifically include one location that wasn't on a border. I mean, I made this map months ago, but I think back when I made it, I was afraid of including the Cyprus round because I was afraid it was going to be too obvious. I'm definitely going to include that one. Well, maybe except that while you were playing, I thought of the fact that it's a disputed territory, so people might not say it's the easternmost part of Cyprus, since it's also considered part of Turkey by Turkey. So I might have to change that as well. Oh, this is a mess.
Okay.
But I'm gonna tell you now, since we're done and you got the theme, what hindrance, or just annoyance really, that I discovered just today, a couple hours ago. The second location, it wasn't originally gonna be Cyprus. It was originally gonna be on the US Virgin Islands. According to Wikipedia, one of the U.S. Virgin Islands is actually the easternmost point of the U.S. So that was gonna be the point that didn't have a border before I picked Cyprus. But 3 days ago, according to Google, someone posted a review, and now it's on the map. It didn't used to be on the map. It didn't used to say easternmost point of the U.S. But now it's right there, and it would have been on the second. It would have been on the second location. It's such a stupid review as well. It's 3 days ago. It just says. It would be nice if it was farther east. Maybe if the US bought Greenland, then we could have a better farthest east point. 2 stars. That's what ruined the whole thing for me. Man, perhaps I should just pick some other locations.
I think maybe the round where you're actually not on the border, you're just the furthest eastern point.
Yeah.
I think maybe do that later on, so people think about it more in the later rounds. And I feel that's more gettable because when I had it, it kind of went over my head on the second. Was it the second
Oh,
round?
true.
So it kind of went over my head. Whereas if like you had, I don't know, 3 rounds on a border, then 4th round you're not on a border anymore. You're like, wait a minute, why are we not on a border?
True, true, true. I think I needed a second non-border location. Perhaps just
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
yeah.
And
Perhaps
then I think that'll-
honestly, perhaps I should just use the US round as the 4th round. I think it.
yeah, because you want people to get it on the 4th at the end of the 4th round.
You're right. That's what I want. So why not actually just make it that much more obvious on the 4th round? Just include the US location. That's a fun location as well. I'm definitely gonna make some changes before I send this to people tomorrow.
Yep,
I'm
sure.
looking forward to seeing people's scores and also any commenters or viewers' scores. I'm gonna be looking. I'm gonna be following on the challenge link. But for now, thanks for helping me out, Harrier.
Yep, no worries.
And thanks so much for you looking at the camera, for watching. Hope everyone enjoyed this little collaboration. It was fun putting it all together. And I hope, haven't seen it yet, it all goes well. Well, have a nice day. And bye-bye.